It's Tom Burton, your superintendent, once again with another edition of At Viking Diff with the legend himself, Anthony Muñoz. Hey, thanks for joining us.
Tom, thanks for having me. This is great.
Hey, Viking Nation, tireless worker who does so much for our community, and not only just Heritage Hill, but our entire community. You do so much. So I just wanted to thank you for the work. But you want to talk a little bit about the foundation and what the goals are?
Excellent. First of all, thanks for having me. Our foundation is our 21st year to engage the tri-state area to impact young people mentally, physically, and spiritually. And it's all about relationships, and we have a great relationship with the Princeton School District. We appreciate it, Heritage Hill. That is what we look for. We have the programs. We have, I was going to say the manpower, but we have 3 staff, and they do an amazing job. So I do expect a lot from them, and they come through and do a lot. So we have 8 programs, everything from mentoring to character camps to youth leadership seminars, and then we give a bunch of scholarships for seniors going to college. So like I said, it's our 21st year, and we love relationships because we have the resources. We just need the kids, and that's where we all come in together and start that relationship and partnership to have those kids and hopefully impact them the way I was impacted as a kid growing up in Southern California. And that's really what motivates me, what really energizes me, is that we can use the platform, use the team that we've built together. And I always talk about team to go out in this great community. It is a great community to impact young people.
So Viking Nation, check this out. We're in the office having a great conversation for about an hour. Not one time did the Hall of Famer talk about being Hall of Fame. Not one time did he ever talk about a personal accolade of anything. It's always about other people. And that's such a big message that if you keep other people in the forefront of decision making, things are going to turn out okay, huh?
I agree. And really that's how it's taught. I mean, growing up, my mom raised 5 by herself, and we knew who the boss was. I have a brother, he's 8 years older, and I'll never forget, he told me this because baseball is my first love. And I could see that I'd been given the gift to play baseball. I'm a 2-year older brother and an 8-year-older. And the oldest brother said, Anthony looked at me in the eyes, and little did I know that he was teaching me humility. All he had to say was, don't ever talk about how good you are. If you're good enough, people will talk about you. And I mean, I'm 63 years old, and it feels like he said it to me yesterday because that's how important it is. But you're right, it's take care of other people first. I mean, we have the platform, and we all have a platform, not just because I played in the NFL and this and that, but we all, if we're willing to utilize our platform, we can have an impact on people. And that's really, like I said, with people that poured into my life, I want to do the same. And it's funny because at first I'm thinking, I just want to pay it forward. But the older I get, it's really honoring those people that poured into my life because of the work and the effort and the finances that they, really allowed me to chase a dream and accomplish a dream. That's why I do what I do.
Yeah, we stand on the shoulders of those before us.
Exactly.
And that helped lift us, for sure. So, Anthony, you want to talk about like an upcoming camp or anything to promote it?
Yeah, definitely. We have our Hall of Fame experience. We have our dinner and golf. It's always the second week of June, and that's great because we get to recognize some of our kids at the dinner. We have a fun golf tournament. I bring in some Hall of Famers and local celebrities, guys that I've played with, some of the new coaches.
Hey, you heard it here first. Tom Burton's going to be golfing. No problem. Local celebrity. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I think I'll check with my volunteer.
No.
I'm just kidding. But so after that, we usually have a camp, and it's called our Football Academy. We have a couple overnight camps, but this is our day camp, which is pretty cool. This will be our second time. Because of COVID, we had to put a stop on it. But we're going back to Paul Brown Stadium. And I think a couple of years ago, we were at Paul Brown Stadium. I believe we had in the vicinity of 400 kids, the coaches. But the great thing about it, it's not just a football camp. We teach a little football, but we have team building exercises with character traits. And we usually have about 20-25% young ladies that come and really hold their own against these young men. So it's pretty cool. And that's June 22nd, 23rd at Paul Brown Stadium from 1 to 4 o'clock. And so that's really, in addition to our dinner golf, that's our next youth event that we're having.
That's great. So check that out. You can get all this information on the website,
right,
for sure. Now, Anthony, I know this may pain you a little bit, but we always end this in dramatic fashion.
Okay.
I thank you for attending, or whoever attends, for sharing some thoughts. And I always say, go Vikes, and I put my hand up.
Hey, that's okay. I grew up in Southern California. I'm a Cincinnati guy, so I support all programs. Go Vikes.
Go Vikes!